That's a big number. Big number.
Like, fucking either join this party or don't invite me, bro.
Who?
Fucking my homeboys trying to play Call of Duty, bro. Like, what the fuck? What do you think? Oh, that should be stupid, bro.
Bro, you see the niggas in the chat? Right?
Huh.
Let's go read the chat.
Yeah, talking about this nigga, bro. I heard you, City. Nah, niggas is wild. The nigga said you never get too old to sell crack.
The nigga's funny as hell, bro. I was like I try to play it off. I'm like, hey, bro, I think the reason I didn't say anything because I thought I misread it. He's like, bro, how you misread homelessness?
All right, Coach, they've got right around 100,000 packed in here like sardines at AT&T Stadium, and with the roof closed and the bottled waters flowing, figures to be a loud and raucous atmosphere in Arlington. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. This is fielded at the goal line.
Oh, attack with an excellent.
The return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
Bro, why do y'all always do that, bro? Why do y'all join another party and then try to invite me to a party like I'm not already in the party?
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry.
Yeah, I know, but y'all...
taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
We saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but
yeah, if you're trying to invite me when you see that I'm already in.
Positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Bro, everybody knows that ain't no party like a Holy Ghost
get
party.
This down only to about the 46. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to third down.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. Forced out to his left.
Bro, Nico, it is Sunday. Nobody is watching TV
toss it
with
away. So he throws it away, and that brings up fourth down. So on fourth down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away.
Hey, let's play plunder, though. It's the same shit, nigga. When you actually start it up and it fucking loads in.
And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds.
Brandon, never quite sure what the side judge or the field judge is going to rule there. That was awfully close, but in the end, he says it passed over the 1 yard line.
I'm sorry.
And that's where they're going to mark it out.
Say
you
an
can
8.
see it right
I'd
there,
say
right? See him walking
boy.
up the sideline. Told him to stop right there at the 1.
Exactly, and you and Devin, when you were 8 years old, you look like Devin, bro.
They'll run on first down. Dickerson. Oh, and he's not going to make it.
Boy, look at you now.
The pitch too strong, and that'll be a safety. Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here, a safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
Mike check 33. Delta. Yeah. All day, every day, any day. Hey, check.
No. I just put that, like,
Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Yeah. Nah, we can go to the blue. Go to the blue. Go to the blue one that you had originally set.
Nah, I'm in
a big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Yeah. Drew not allowed to join the real niggas.
And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move Dax in a game a week ago. And another one right here. Oh, he's feeling it in a big way.
Ain't nobody like
the gun on 3rd down. Mahomes steps away to his left.
Well, they're not there.
The throw there going to be incomplete.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see.
Y'all need to get your hoe in check.
Feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
Yeah, first quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on 3rd down conversions to start this thing. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. He'll come out throwing here on 1st down. It's complete. He finds Falk here. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. That one good for 12 yards in a Kansas City first. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
I mean, that sounds about right, because, like, he go to Nico house, and Nico go first, and then he slide to Ray house.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up 1st downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City 1st down.
Oh, shit.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. On 1st down,
that was in the kitchen,
Dickerson. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
I know, the contract that's about to go get.
Dickerson, he's got a 1st down and much more inside the 20. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. Give him 14 on that.
I see y'all putting money together. You get your bitch out of jail. I see y'all.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
I'm running to the other one.
He'll look to throw. His throw incomplete. He was trying to find Deshaun Jackson that time. And now it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. And that is incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here and 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Deshaun Jackson, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Gostkowski the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
Yellow. That's all they need. You ain't going nowhere. Shoot.
On second down now, it's Henry.
And find some space. The first guy in, he's got to take one for the team, right? Because he's just waiting there and holding on for everyone else to help him out.
And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. And that gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs. Now Mahomes looking middle, and that's complete. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down. A first down carry for Henry. They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
You should send me
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. They lost 4 there, and it's third down.
on the game.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because those phases can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to eluding the pressure right. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good. And this score was tough to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their backgrounds. They were all county, all state, at other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well.
2nd and 6. Flush to his right. He can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Give the sack to Kamoko Toure. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first. We hit halftime as we do all season. We'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
60 Pittsburgh. 13 still.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 22, and his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. That, Charles, the first interception he's thrown here in year number 2.
And I know it's just the first one, but didn't it feel like what we saw from him last year, where he was plagued by this type of a play? And they thought that, you know, over the offseason, going into a second season, some of that would go away. Thus far,
and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 36, and he'll return it to the 24-yard line. They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster, 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact...
And it's a fumble. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. He had gained really good yardage, but that's what you tell your quarterbacks, right? Get down after you've got the run.
You don't have to prove your toughness. You know, I think that's what a lot of coaches are trying to preach to their guys. Get the yardage, get down, protect the football, and protect yourself from extra hits as well.
And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Wide open receiver complete. And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. That's to his running back, complete. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number one. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
It is tough to complete pass against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Mahomes, and he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Got his man. That's the Pro Bowler Julio Jones. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. On the left hash mark, this a 38-yard attempt. Zerline's kick is up and through. So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
So we've reached halftime with the visiting Chiefs on top. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Ready for the start of the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show him one thing, hit him with something else.
He's going to air it out deep for Green. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. They'll set up to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Sometimes we wonder about play calls, but this one made perfect sense to me. He's got the only touchdown that they've scored in this game. Tried to get it to him again on another deep ball.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Now Brown. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Cowboys will take
a discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for third down. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And Elliott trying to work his way forward, but it looks like he did not make it. That'll make it fourth down after a loss of 1.
And how about that, partner? That happened in a hurry. Sudden, explosive, gets into the backfield, and spills the play.
And he was AFC Defensive Player of the Week last week because of plays just like that. On the return, Jackson. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with a game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Exit.
2nd and 9 now. Finding Green complete. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. He'll drop to throw. And able to find Green. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
We used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this. When he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
This quarterback now, 5 straight completions here in this second half, 1st and 10. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target in the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him. Find him.
He finds Hopkins complete.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And the Cowboys defense is going to get him the football back. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
They go to Elliott again. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming. Again, it's Elliott. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Dancing to his left. Throw left side complete. It's Gonzalez. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. After seeing that, maybe time to go back to some downfield throws here?
Yeah, anything. Change it up, because the teams that win, the best teams, they're the ones that make adjustments. Doesn't mean you can't come back to what you thought you could get done. Sometimes when you open things up a little bit, you can get back to what you wanted to do before.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Throw right side is hauled in by the tight end, Gonzalez. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Calling a loss of 2 on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 12. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Flushed out right. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. And the Cowboys have retaken the lead. Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. And the lead is up to 5. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays.
So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Now a pass dumped off to his running back. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. That would have been a tough catch, but in this 2-minute drill, those are the ones you really hope your guys come up with.
Yeah, you don't want your guy to be able to take the out because it was a tough catch. You needed him to come up with that one, because if he does, it alters the perspective of this 2-minute drill, doesn't it?
Buying time to his left. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The lightning rod, J.J. Watt with a sack. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Derrick Henry. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They stay on the ground, but this time it's Elliott. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this third down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, I want the ball down the stretch. Get the first down, keep it in the hands of my offense. I don't want to turn it over to them and rely on my D.
Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy first down.
First and 10 at the 23. Attack! Mike check 33.
Back to throw. Mahomes. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Gonzalez. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. It's first and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Mahomes to throw. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. Zerline now for the PAT. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while? And this is intercepted, and that should do it. He's picked off at his own 46. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
At the 46-yard line.
Here we go. Finish the game. Yellow.
Mike's 50. Mike's 50.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
For Derrick Henry. Incomplete. It's now second and 10.
After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10.
Hey, 43, 15.
Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Owens. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And it's incomplete. Still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. Charles, in this one, I think the storyline really, the fourth quarter, coming into it neck and neck, but they were able to separate, put their foot on the gas, and get the win.
And since you mentioned neck and neck, I'm going to stay with a little bit of a horse racing theme. It was that close, and then really went into the gallop and finished it strong.
One more horse racing theme.
Go.
I am glad you posted today.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
So for the Cowboys, they move back over 500 at 3-2 now on the year. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs, the loss will move them back to 3-2 on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Y'all already know what time it is, huh? Playing skills, you did.
Playing skills.
Ice on the wrist, car on the wrist, all on the wrist, watch how I flip, watch how I whip, I'm in the whip, all on the wrist, I never switch, ice on the wrist, car on the wrist, all on the wrist, watch how I flip, watch how I whip, I'm in the whip, all on the wrist, I never switch, ice on the wrist, I get the money but I never switch. They saying you switch cause you won't get it. You know they came from the bottom and now we is lit. You was lit, I gotta get it, I gotta get it. You hating cause ice on the wrist. My bitch, you wanna be famous, They act like they made us, You know I'm icy in Vegas, This for the that hate us, I make a lot of new money, When the not saving, You be liking my flavor, I think it's cause ice on the wrist, on the wrist, on the wrist. Watch out, cuz I never switch, I never switch. I never switch, I never switch. Ice on the wrist, ice on the wrist, ice on the wrist, ice on the wrist,
all on my wrist, AOB, just all off of getting money since I was legit. Ever since I blew, they all on my hey, back then, didn't know I exist. Don't touch my cup, you know how I sip. Hey, got your long, say I made her when I showed out my whip. Hey.